Hello everyone, Melanie Morissette here with Abstract Fitness. Today I'd like we can focus on different exercises to work your glutes muscles. Usually the front of the hips are very tight, sometimes even people struggle with the side of the hips. So we're going to do the opposite movement. We're going to focus on what you don't see. So your derriere. By the way, this is Riley. He might come up or down. We'll see how it goes. I'm a certified personal trainer and a corrective exercise specialist, and I specialize with seniors, Parkinson's disease, osteoporosis, and cancer survivors. And I teach as well different classes here in town, but also online, yoga, Pilates, aquatic, and also group fitness. So let's get started right here. You're going to need a chair for support, and I'm going to focus only on your glutes. Ready? So I'm going to turn sideways. Hopefully Riley is going to stay here. Stay right there. And I want you to tap straight back. So you're going to slide your foot and go straight back. And I'm going to come back nice and tall. Sit the shoulders down and back, abs tight, and then slide your foot. I want you to emphasize the contraction right here in your glutes. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's go again for 6. How many fingers do you have on your chair right now to support yourself? Can you use less? We're going to work a little bit of balance here as well. There we go. 3 more. And 2. And last one. Good. And release. You can move your hips. I'm going to turn. I'm going to face you. Now you know what we are doing. Are you ready? With the second leg. So shoulders down and back. You're going to go again. Slide your foot straight back and come back. Inhale, exhale. Good. It's easier for people to go this way, to go sideways. That's why. Slide your foot and point straight back. Good. And again for 6 more. And 5. How many? 4. There we go. And again for 3. And 2. Are you keeping your abs into your spine? And one more time. Good. And release and move your hips. When we do one leg like that, do you feel your other thigh? Okay? Because your entire weight or part of your weight is resting on that side of the hip. And that's why. We're going to stretch your hips after. We're going to go side to side. So I want you to tap right here to the side. We're going to keep again the same leg. Ready? Inhale, exhale, tap side. That's it. I'm right behind Riley, yeah? Tap side. There we go. Again, open the heart right here. Lift the chest. It's so easy to be like that. Rounded upper back, rounded shoulders. Good. Improve your form, your posture. In 6, 5, 4, 3 more. There we go. And 2. Do you feel the work right here on your hip? There we go. And release and move your hips. We have the other leg to do. Shoulders down and back. Lift the heart. Inhale, exhale, tap straight to the side. And come back to inhale, exhale, straight to the side. Same thing. Keep going. Anytime it's getting too much for your hips, you know what? Just dance it out. Move your hips side by side. And again for 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2 more. Come on. And we're going to go for 1 more. Good. And just move your hips. How are they? Okay, I'm going to do a little stretch for you here. I want you to push your right hip out. So I'm bending my left. And then we're going to switch. Push your hip out. And push. So I'm just doing a dynamic stretching right here for your hips. And my right hip is tighter than my left. But you know what? It can change. We never know when the other hip is going to be tight. And again, 4, 3, and 2. That's it. And 1 more. I have another very good exercise for you. I'm going to turn my chair. You don't have to. It's just for you to see me better what I'm going to see. I'm going to do. I'm going to lengthen my leg straight back. So I'm just rubbing my foot. I'm going to bend my knee, extend my knee, feel the contraction in your glutes. Okay, shoulders down and back, chest is up, look straight ahead. Inhale, exhale. I don't move my foot at all. The only thing I'm doing is a knee extension. And you might feel a stretch at the front of the hip here because I'm opening the front. Good. Contracting the back. So you might feel a stretch here. That's okay. We need that. This is tight. We're going to stretch your hip flexors. Let's go again for 4. And 3 again. How many fingers you have on your chair? Just be aware of that. You need to practice your balance every day. Again for 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Move your hips again. I'm going to turn facing you and let's switch our legs. So go straight back with your foot. Bend your knee. Extend your knee. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. Keep going. We're going to go for 6. 5. Do you feel the contraction? What's up? Oh, oh. Are we going to lose him? Okay. Bye-bye. In 2. And 1 more. Good. And release and move your hips. And again, open your legs. Move your hips side by side. Just a little stretch for your hips. 4. 3. And 2. And release. I have another good one for you. This time I'm going to go in diagonal right here. So between the side, between the back. And I'm going to come back to inhale, exhale. Why do you think I always keep the same leg? Because I really want you to feel it. That's why. I don't do many reps. If it's getting too much for you, you know what? Switch your legs. You can come back to it. That's okay. Good. Try to do the same reps each leg. Okay, we're going to go for 4. How many fingers on your chair? 3. And 2. Let's go for 1 more. Do you really feel the work in your hip? And again, just move right here. How many legs do we have? My favorite number. Okay, we're going to switch. We're going to go again in diagonal. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, exhale, diagonal. Again, inhale, exhale. That's it. In 6. 5. Just keep breathing. 4. 3. And 2. And 1 more time. Good. And release and move your hips. I have 2 more exercises we'd like to do before we go into the stretch. I'd like you can bring the leg up. Do you remember we did straight back? This time, shoulders down and back, you're going to, again, rub the floor, go straight up. I'm flexing my foot, and I'm going to inhale and exhale. You might feel the contraction in your lower back because you're using your lower back muscles here to lift it up, okay? Listen to yourself. If you don't like it, just go back to this one. Are we ready? Shoulders down and back. You can bring your abs into your spine, and let's go. Up, flex the foot, and down, up, flex the foot. So I'm trying to keep my hips parallel to each other. That's it. Inhale, exhale again for 6, 5, that's it. 4, 3, and 2. Hey, we have a second leg to do. 1 more. Beautiful. And again, just move your hips. Release the lactic acid right here in your hips by moving. Okay, let's go with the other leg. Same thing. Shoulders down and back, abs are tight. Rub the floor, lift the foot at the back. If the foot goes back, Try to keep it as neutral as possible because it's easy to be like that. So keep it neutral if you can. There we go. See, mine is going a little bit like that. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Again for 6. Nice and tall. 5. Nice and slow is way better. Nice and controlled. In 3. In 2. And 1 more. Nice. And release and move your hips. I have one more exercise for you here. You're gonna bend your knee this time. We're gonna hinge from the hips as well. So shoulders are gonna stay down and back. Bend the knee and hinge from the hips and come back nice and tall. That's your option 1. It's easier when you bend your knee. Option 2, you're gonna hinge from the hips a little bit harder because we're keeping the legs straight, and then you're gonna come back. The goal is to stay nice and tall from your hip all the way to your head, and you're gonna go like that. I have an option 3. Oh yeah. So I'm lifting this leg. I'm gonna lift this arm. So opposite arm than the leg. So right leg, left arm, keeping shoulders but also hips parallel to each other, and then come back. So you decide which one you want to do, keeping the knee bent and you hinge, leg straight, or add your arm. I'm gonna add my arm. Ready, inhale, exhale, and come back. Stay nice and tall. You can even do a little chin tuck, pushing your neck backwards. Good. We're not gonna do many here. Let's go again for 4. And 3. And 2. Do you feel that? I feel my hip. We're going to do a stretch right after. Good. And release. Move for now. So I was doing the right hip, isn't it? The right leg. We were feeling it in the left hip. So I want you to push the left hip. For you to do that, I'm bending my right. Do you feel that stretch right here? Good. Can you stay nice and tall? Good. I'm just dancing, letting go. Bring your arm, left arm up, optional, you don't have to. And let's go to the right. You should feel a stronger stretch. Maybe again, a long body stretch. Do you feel that? Can you still breathe into it? Inhale up, exhale to release. Okay, we're going to switch our legs. You choose the same option. So bending the knee and hinge from the hips, keeping the legs straight, or add your right arm. Shoulders down and back, abs tight. Let's go. Down and up. I'm bending slightly my leg as well because I know people ask me, Mel, is your leg straight? No, it's slightly bent. I'm just not locking my knees. 4. How many fingers again do you need on your chair? Maybe a little bit more here because we're using one leg. Are you keeping your hips square? 2, just try. And 1 more right here. Good. And release, and again, move your hips. And I'm going to do the same thing with your right hip. I want you to push your right hip out. Now I'm going to bend my left. Feel the difference between both hips. My right is tighter than my left. Feel the difference. Optional to bring your right arm up and go over. You just need to breathe. That's it. See, I'm supporting a little bit more here on my chair because I'm going sideways. Can you keep the chest up? Yep. Good. And slowly release. And again, move your hips. Now we're going to sit down on the chair. We're going to do 2 stretches right here. Hip flexors, they are always tight and they are right here in front of the hips because we spend so much time seated, but also think about it, all our movements are forward walking. Let's look to the right. You're going to slide this foot to the back and I want you to point your knee down towards the floor. Shoulders are down and back, and look straight ahead. You should feel the opening right here in front of the hip, and maybe it's going down to your quads. That's okay. We need both. Beautiful. Bring the leg forward, and let's switch it up. Same thing. Look straight ahead. Drop the shoulders. Point your knee down towards the floor. Good. I'm just breathing here normally. So breathe through your nose and slowly release. One more stretch. Hips, piriformis. So what I'm going to do here, lengthen both legs. I find it easier to start. So I'm seated right at the end of my chair, and I'm going to bend my knee, so my right knee. That's your option one, a little bit higher if you can. Respect your knee, respect your hip. Can you do above your knee? Can you bend your left? That's the full expression for the figure four. I'm going to stay right here. Again, nice and tall, shoulders down and back. The only thing you need to do here is breathe through your nose. Good. At life, we can hold it here closer to 30 seconds. People are very tight in their hips. When you're tight in your hips, it might pull at your lower back. That means for some people, back pain. Okay, so let's see here. Same thing with your hamstrings, the back of your thighs, when they are too tight, it pulls your lower back. So every time the hips are tight, you might end up with lower back pain. So if it's muscle related, I can help you with that. And we're going to switch the legs. So lengthen to let go. And let's see if there's a difference between both hips. There we go. Choose your option. Oh, I have somebody coming back. Come on. Right at the right time. Well done, Riley. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. There we go. Come on, move, move, move. Are you feeling it in your hip? Good. I'm going to slowly release the leg. Voila. That was just a short video to work on your glutes. Stronger your quads and your glutes are, longer you're going to stay independent. Thank you so much for watching this little video. If you want more, just go to my website at www.abstractfitness.ca. Hope to see you soon. Bye.